Hi, this is Vincent from China. Welcome back to my channel. I'm now in Hong Kong. In this video, I'm going to do a camera comparison between iPhone 15 Pro Max, Huawei Pura70Ultra and Samsung S24 Ultra. All of them are now recording in 4K 60, in which phone you can see my face clearly. It's raining heavily outside, so it will be quite challenging weather.
Now let's starting from main camera. All three phones are now recording in 4K 60 frames per second, switching between the dark and bright to test the exposure management, focusing and white balance. Have you detected any problems? It's quite obvious that iPhone 15 Pro Max screw up the white balance, is not so blue outside, and Huawei Pura70 Ultra is a bit overexposed. So Samsung S24 Ultra doing best for this session. Another scenario to test the clearness and sharpness. Panorama, can you see any jitter? I'm shooting this harbor view by main cam in handheld. If we walk into the central part, I think the detail level is quite identical. What's more, all three phones are super steady, even I am holding them by hands. We can hardly aware any noticeable shaking. That's great. Last task for main cam is stabilization testing. Let's have a walk in this pet garden by the sea. The colors are quite different for all these three phones. It's much warmer on iPhone, but it will be a bit strange for these rainy or cloudy days without sunlight. And it's quite a blue tone for Huawei, which color science will be your favorite. Let's have a walk. I think the stabilization performance for all these three phones are pretty outstanding. The camera moves smoothly without any turbulence. Cross the bar and have run. Can you see any difference? I found more shaking in the background for Samsung. Do you agree? Ultrawide camera is very important for taking travel vlog. Many people need a wide angle to capture a big view. Now let's check it out. First of all, the viewing area of iPhone is much bigger. I like it. Second, there are also color science differences like the main cam. In terms of overall performance from ultrawide camera, I think all these three phones are quite identical. The cleanness and sharpness are good. When I move, the camera also moves smoothly and the view is super steady. Any other comments from you? Streaming cam is always a key selling point for flagship phones, so I compare the cleanness from 3x. Samsung is using an optical 3x telescope camera, while iPhone and Huawei are cropping from main cam. The result is apparent. Samsung is the best and Huawei is the blurriest. Do you have any comment on this? Turning to 5x, Samsung and iPhone are now using optical 5x telescope camera, while Huawei is digital zoom in from 4x telescope camera. It's quite a fair battle. It's a bit strange that Huawei is with very obvious turbulence. Stabilization seems doesn't work. Is it a bug for the OIS? And in terms of clearness, iPhone is the one left behind. Keep zooming into 10x. All are digital zooming from the 4x or 5x optical zooming cam. Huawei fixed the stabilization issue here, so it's super steady again. In terms of clearness for 10x zooming video, no doubt Samsung is the winner, Huawei second, and iPhone is the last.
Okay, now let's have the video comparison keep going at nighttime. You're now seeing me from the front-facing camera, all in 4K 60. In which phone you can see my face most clearly? Please leave me a comment.
Ultrawide at night time is more challenging as the phone can only capture much less light, but at the same time needs to process complex illumination conditions. A bigger camera sensor will be beneficial for low light environment. iPhone is with a bigger viewing area as well as warmer car temperature per around the square. There are light flare for all phones. iPhone is the most apparent while Samsung is the weakest. I thought Samsung is a bit blurred due to low light and there are more shaking in iPhone when I move, am I right? Go back to make camera now. This building, Hong Kong Convention Exhibition Center, are with different color on different phones. If you are a fan of Jackie Chan, you will surely know this building. Panorama first, we can hardly see any jitter. All phones are doing pretty good. It's quite a tough environment, different light source from foreground and background. Huawei has 1-inch sensor, which is the biggest among the three, and the advantage on video taking. Then have a walk to test the stabilization at low light. Which one has the best performance? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. We can see obvious light flare on iPhone and Huawei. In contrast, Samsung is doing great on anti-glare. The overall detail level are quite the same for all phones because they are all on the top level with very expensive prices. Switching to 3x and 9 times, the overall performance are quite identical, but if we look into the detail, I found there are much more noise points for Samsung. It makes Samsung looking the worst. Move to 5x zooming, Huawei lost stabilization again, and iPhone is too blurred, give us much less detail. For Samsung, it was supposed to be grey, but the image is too dark. We can hardly see the shooting object, and the color is looking a bit weird. Feel like I look through a purple mist. Which one is your favorite? Please share your comment. That's all for this video comparison. I think I have done my job well and show you all the pros and cons of each phone, which is the best among the 3 flagship phones. It should be your judgment based on the facts. I'm still working on the photo comparison. I'll try to complete it this week. I appreciate you can subscribe my channel for encouraging. This is Vince from China. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.